Okay, so Mortal Kombat 2021 came out, and, well, I just have some thoughts as a longtime Mortal Kombat fan. I'm sure there's probably 1,000 of these videos out there already, but why not throw my hat into the ring? Fuck it. Spoilers. I'm not gonna bother editing stuff like that out, so you are warned. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers for Mortal Kombat 2021. These are basically my thoughts as curated as possible after a very partially drunken viewing of the movie. MK 2021 is a film that's about 40% good and 60% dog shit. I'll admit that's probably me being a bit sensationalist, but let me try to break it down into what I liked and what I didn't like. That's simple enough, right? The good. Every character in this movie, I believe, is portrayed pretty faithfully to the games, to be honest. And when not faithfully, the changes to their backstories are actually pretty interesting. Interesting enough that I don't mind the changes at all. Kung Lao being the more confident warrior with the lineage makes total sense to me. I never really understood why Liu Kang was the preferred one, especially when Kung Lao came from, you know, the great Kung Lao, the other guy who won the Mortal Kombat tournament for Earthrealm. Liu Kang being a gutter slut grabbed by Raiden and trained is also an interesting change as well, versus his normal one where he's just like, you know, the best Shaolin warrior monk at his Temple of the Lotus. What is it? The Lotus Society? Oh my god, I'm gonna sound like such an idiot in this fucking video. Good lord. Sonya and Jax still maintain their military backgrounds, which obviously I like, but them seemingly being out of the Special Forces is a really odd angle to me. Kano is fucking brilliant. God damn. Anytime Kano was on there, I was just like, yes. Yes. Yes! They brought the humor and energy from the game Kano, on top of him betraying the good guys the second Kano gets money involved. He was perfect and is the bright spot of this film, if I had to be honest. Kung Lao was pretty rad. Cabal was pretty rad. Sub-Zero and Scorpion were also both stellar. Sub-Zero's ice effects in this movie were actually pretty great, I can't lie. I liked seeing him on the fucking screen. Oh no. Partially unscripted rancer, not a good idea. Scorpion should have had more screen time though, to be honest with you. I think at this point in Mortal Kombat's lifespan, we could stop pretending that Scorpion and Sub-Zero aren't the main characters of this franchise. How many people actually, like, show of hands that I can't see, show of hands I can't see, think Liu Kang is the main character in this franchise? It's not, it's fucking Scorpion, let's just be realistic here. Though, I say that when I didn't really like it that much in Scorpion's Revenge, but I guess that's just in that movie. Scorpion kind of steals the spotlight by killing Goro, which I kind of think is bullshit, but what are you gonna do? Oops, more spoilers, I warned it. I'll edit in the warning. All of the fan service throughout it was absolutely fucking spectacular, I can't lie. I know I'll sound like some, like, retarded fanboy that's just like, oh yeah, I know what that thing is. They said this thing, they did the thing, they showed the thing, but just I like little lore stuff like that, you know? Like, shit like that makes me think the people that worked on it actually cared, you know? Like, Kano stealing Shinnok's amulet. It's Shinnok's amulet. Nightwolf's portrait. The Great Kung Lao's portrait. Stuff like that, you know? To nerd out about. It's nice. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to have. Oh, but now I'm out of the good. That's not good, looking at my script here. So that means we have to go to the bad. Cole fucking Young. Jesus Christ. Honestly, the second I heard an OC was going to be the main character in this movie, I was just like, oh no, this is not good. This is not a good thing. And my fears were just honestly proven totally right with this fucking character. Cole Young has got to be the most boring, blatantly corporate, mandated character I have ever seen in my life. His plot beats are so fucking predictable. Holy shit. Cole has a family. That's his character, to be totally honest with you, and that's it. The second I saw Cole Young on screen, I was reminded, Your Movie Sucks, in his review of World War Z, there's this segment where there's a guy going on and on about how, like, how can we make people care about this fucking boring rock character, you know? It's just a fucking rock. But we make them care about the rock by putting a female rock next to it and some smaller rocks, you know? And just every time Cole was on screen, I was thinking of that sketch. That sketch? That skit. It's part of the fucking review. I'm drunk. And God. just everything. Cole Young is so boring. Just his dialogue is boring. His fucking Arcana is boring. I'll get to that. Arcana's another fucking stupid part of this movie. Jesus Christ. And just, it's all related back to his family, you know? His family's in danger. Oh, I better fucking activate the Arcana. Where does the Arcana come from? It comes from the stupid bracelet his daughter gave him. Jesus, it was so predictable. I called it like 2 seconds in. 2 seconds in. I called it, like, the second I saw his stupid family. God. I'm glad they minimized that family's scream time. But I'm also pretty mad they didn't kill them at near the end. That would have been... I would have given you props for balls. But you didn't do that, cowards. I've honestly read that Cole exists because the studio heads believed the audience needed, like, a surrogate character to be them, you know? Just in case, you know, you weren't a fan of Mortal Kombat before this. And I should have figured that. And actually, I did figure that more when I saw the big, stupid fucking opening text scroll. Like, this was a Star Wars movie, you know? Mortal Kombat doesn't need a fucking text scroll, okay? People know what Mortal Kombat is. It is, without a doubt, the most culturally significant fighting game. I don't think it's the most competitively significant fighting game, but culturally, everybody fucking knows what it is. All of my coworkers have watched this movie, and all of my friends have watched it too, I'm pretty sure. Mortal Kombat has that reach. People see Mortal Kombat and they're like, oh, fuck yeah. Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and all this shit. And Cole's just basically supposed to be, you know, the Winston Zedmore of this film. But why? You know who would have been fine for that? Sonya and Jax, you know? The two fucking normal people. Sonya, Special Forces Operative. Jax, Special Forces Operative. Jax gets the mark, which, I'll get to that, that's fucking stupid too, via, like, gunning down some Chosen One in Brazil. So, that guy either killed the Chosen One or was one of the Chosen Ones, and Jax shot him to death. I have an idea. Why not just have the movie start there? You know? Sonya, no Cole at all. Sonya and Jax on this mission in Brazil. Which, as an aside, I don't know if that's a reference to anything. Like, the only things... I looked into it a little bit, and I believe MK is pretty popular in Brazil now. I also found out that there was a Brazilian actor that portrayed Baraka in that Rebirth garbage that came out, and that MK9 was actually banned in Brazil. Guess it got unbanned for X. What are you gonna do? I would like to know who Jax killed, though. I mean, wouldn't that be interesting? And then the movie's just like, why do you have this mark on you, Jax? Let's do some investigating. Oh my god, a fucking tournament? What? This is crazy. Shit. But no, we gotta follow this boring chicken shit white bread-ass protagonist called fucking Cole Young. Also, why did he have tonfas? Did I miss something? Why that dude has tonfas as his weapons? He did MMA, that's fine. He did MMA on Goro. We'll talk about that too. Jesus Christ. And that was cool, you know. Snapped Goro's arm. Made sense to me. But why tonfas? I don't get it. Tell me please if I missed something. Also, like, this whole movie being hinged on a prophecy, it's laid out in the stupid opening text crawl. I don't know if it's opening technically, but it's just like, Scorpion's bloodline reigniting. That will be the call to Mortal Kombat, or something stupid like that. And I fucking hate that, you know? Maybe I'm just being stupid, because it's like, Mortal Kombat was never really about chosen warriors, you know? To participate in Mortal Kombat, you just had to be like a badass, you know? You could be a badass sorcerer. You could be a badass fighter like Johnny Cage. You weren't branded the Chosen of Fate, at least not until Mortal Kombat 3, I guess, but the Chosen were just people whose souls were protected from Shao Kahn's magic, which, like, we there's no Shao Kahn here. We're not even at the Mortal Kombat tournament yet. And I guess Liu Kang kind of is a chosen one, but he was chosen by his order because he was just the best fighter, you know what I mean? He was the best at what he did. Simple as that, you know? As a side note, I also kind of fucking hated that retcon they pulled on Johnny Cage and MKX, where he was just like a member of some Mediterranean cult that bred warriors to kill gods. Can't someone just be like really fucking good at fighting and just like be a badass like that? You know, they just train hard. Come on, we don't need this I'm very special bullshit. I'm tired of it. The whole Arcana thing is just fucking stupid too, you know? In this film, you get an Arcana if you have the dragon tattoo. That's how they explain how Liu Kang throws fire. It explains Kung Lao's teleporting, I think. And Kano's fucking thing is his eye laser. That's just fucking stupid. But like, the others didn't really make that much sense, you know? Jax is what? Making his phony baloney Shaolin arms stronger? What is that man's Arcana? To shell his arms? He has Cole Young's, but shittier. Poor Jax, he got screwed. Fuck was that though? This is stupider than in Annihilation when he removed his arms to beat up Motaro. That's so fucking dumb. God damn it. I hate it because I feel like it's better if the powers in Mortal Kombat are just explained like harnessing your inner chi, or just by like, I have a cybernetic eye, therefore I can shoot lasers. Also, I think this is a really funny thing to note, but like, there's a later part in the movie where Cole Young's like, Alright, this is the plan. We're all gonna teleport to random areas, and we're gonna beat the shit out of Shang Tsung's warriors, right? And I love that Jax picks Reiko, because Reiko beat him up a little bit when they fought at the fucking Shaolin lair. He didn't pick Sub-Zero, you know, the guy who fucking destroyed his arms. In MKX, he fights Ermac, who took his arms in the game. He's like, I fucking hate you, Ermac. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And it just makes sense to me. I kind of find it annoying, too, that Sonya just kind of gets her Arcana as well. Like, she kills Kano, and it's just like, oh yeah, I can shoot the rings from my arms now. Oh, okay. No trading, none of that bullshit. Nah. Cole needed to watch his stupid family be endangered, and that's what activated his Arcana. Kano activated his by getting really mad that Kung Lao wouldn't pass him a fucking egg roll. God damn, that was a good scene. Whoever played Kano, give that man like $1 billion bonus, because he really made this movie just great. I mean, great. Made this movie good, more watchable. I wanted to watch more, you know, just because he was in it. And also, just too many characters get, like, jobbed out in this movie. It's really weird, you know? Like, Reptile, because of course they fucking job out Reptile, you know? Dude becomes Onaga in the original timeline, the Dragon King, but in this universe, he gets killed by Kano, yeah. I like Kano, that's fine. Melina gets a job to like a mix of Cole and Sonya just showing up and shooting her, fine, you know. Whatever. It's fine. Also, I gotta add that Melina in this movie fucking sucks. In terms of looks, I mean. Like, I like the effects on her teleport kicks and teleports in general. Those look nice and kind of realistic to what the game has, but like, Melina... I mean, I guess the big reveal is that her jaw split apart, right? Or that looked like shit. That was probably the worst looking thing in the movie, to be honest with you. That Melina in general. Nothing against the actress, mind you. Please don't interpret that as me not liking the actress. She's fine. I feel like Melina has to have the mask, so the shock of it coming off is part of, like, the character, you know? Like, big fucking teeth, holy shit, she's part Tarkatan, blah blah blah. Yeah, Melina was probably the worst looking character in this movie, truth be told. Kung Lao is the token good guy sacrificed to Shang Tsung, which, by the way, that fucking he's getting his soul sucked line is so stupid. We know what Shang Tsung does, okay? And if you didn't know what Shang Tsung did, you know, in the original movie, he would point at you and go, your soul is mine. And he would suck the soul out of you. You didn't need to have Cabal saying, yeah, he's getting his soul sucked. I love the screaming part. I feel like that line was 80 yard in later, because some exec was like, what's happening? I don't understand. I don't get it. But I draw the fucking line here at Goro jobbing to fucking Cole. Goro. You know, Goro? Prince fucking Goro of the Shokan, champion of 9 Mortal Kombat tournaments, dies to Cole Young post Arcana activation. Cole couldn't even beat a normal guy earlier in the movie. He couldn't beat Kano, but he's got his stupid little body armor and tonfas now, and suddenly he can beat Goro. Oh wait, his daughter told him the uppercut. Fuck that. Also, fuck that smarmy little daughter. Okay, I'm sick of that fucking character. Oh, uppercut, Dad. You gotta control the ring. Fuck off. Fuck kids in movies. I don't want stupid children in my Mortal Kombat movie. Fuck them. Get rid of them. Stupid. Like the most iconic sub boss in all of Mortal Kombat, fucking Goro gets jobbed out to fucking white bread ass Cole Young. Jesus Christ. Also, this movie is 2 hours fucking long. 2 fucking hours almost. I guess hour 40 might be more accurate. You subtract the credits out. And we don't even get to the Mortal Kombat tournament. When are we gonna get to the fireworks factory, you know? Like, the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie, right? Starts with Liu Kang having nightmares. Kano is on the boat to fucking Outworld. So Sonya's like, I'm getting on the boat. And then she gets on the boat. Johnny Cage gets invited by Shang Tsung. You know? And they go to the fucking tournament. There's a fucking tournament in this Mortal Kombat movie. It's crazy, right? A fighting game movie that had a tournament in it. This movie doesn't. What the fuck? Why? I was so amped to watch a fucking Mortal Kombat movie, and they don't even get to the tournament, and I know fucking why, because these Hollywood jack-offs can't make a fucking, like, self-sustained movie anymore, you know? Everything's gotta have lead up to a sequel. Everything's gotta fucking be a part of a cinematic universe. And my friend Jose, once again, he told me that the first one did end on a cliffhanger, but like the first one is like a self-contained movie, you know? Like if you ignore that cliffhanger, they win the tournament, they go back, they celebrate. The movie's done. It's fine. So if no sequel ever happened, you just pretend that cliffhanger didn't happen, you know? Or you just play the fucking games, I guess. I don't know. Oh, God. At least that cliffhanger is Johnny Cage, who should have just been in the movie, you know? He would have been a good, audience POV person, not Cole, you know? Johnny Cage movie star. Just normal, just kind of a badass, you know? Like, he'd have been a good POV point, too. If you wanted to go beyond that, you know, I know they're not going to do it, because in the year of our Lord, God help you, they could have picked Stryker. Stryker's just a normal human. He could have been our POV. But no, that's never gonna fucking happen. I like Stryker as a character, but it's not gonna fucking happen anymore. Christ, like, I didn't want to go into this movie and not like it, you know? I wanted to go into this movie and just have a gay old time. And I kind of did. You know, I had a gay old time every time Kano was on screen. Miscellaneous Thoughts. I know a bunch of people died in this movie, but I feel like the only ones that'll actually stay dead are, like, Goro and Sub-Zero, because those are they only show the shadows taking those two. And I feel like if you kill Kano, it's kind of a waste, because he was the only enjoyable part of this movie. I'm being such a butthole, but goddamn, I'm disappointed as hell. Also, Jax's Arcana activated when, like, Sonya was in danger, so I'm a little bit concerned that they might put the romance between that two. And if there's one thing I've always liked about the Sonya and Jax relationship is that they were just bros, you know? I know Johnny Cage has teased Jax in certain MK11 intros about how maybe he did want to be with Sonya, but I just kind of like that they were just good soldiers together, not fucking romantically involved. But Johnny Cage is still coming, so I'm just jumping the gun, probably. I'm just jumping the gun. I'm also just kind of hoping that they don't do that Revenant shit, either. Fuck that, dude. I hated the Revenants in MKX and MK11. What a fucking waste of time Revenant shit was. And MK 2021, honestly, like, the movie's like a 5 out of 10, you know? I went in knowing literally nothing about this movie, for reference. I wasn't looking at spoilers. I didn't go in wanting to hate it. There's never been a point in my life where I started playing something, or watched a movie, or watched a TV show, and been like, yeah, I hope this fucking sucks. You know, maybe there are psychopaths out there that have that kind of thought, you know, but, like, I'm not that kind of person. I want everything to be awesome. But this, it's just, it ended, and I was just like, man, I'm not happy right now. This is not fun. Well, it was fun. It was fun at parts. It had good moments, but just, like, I don't know. I know I'm gonna have to follow Cole Young, and I have no interest in this incredibly bland, boring character. We're gonna have, like, I think the guy that played Sub-Zero said he was signed on for 4 movies. Joe Taslim, I think it is. So I'm gonna have to watch Cole Young for 4 fucking movies. Whoop-de-fucking-do. It's just, I want to watch more because, you know, I'm sure there'll be more references, more cool shit, you know. Maybe we'll get Johnny Cage, obviously. Maybe we'll get Nightwolf. Maybe we'll get Stryker. Maybe we'll get, I don't know, Movado, Ermac, and all these other fucking characters, you know? But ugh. I'm watching a franchise where I don't give a shit about the lead character, but I care about literally everyone around him, you know? It's just, I don't know. The movie's a 5 out of 10. If you liked it, that's awesome. I'm not taking that away from you. And this will be the end of this video. I'm probably not gonna do unscripted-ish rants like this that often, since, like, I barely give a shit about new media, you know, and I would rather just work on, like, funny little videos like I have been working on. But yeah, that's kind of my unfiltered thoughts on Mortal Kombat 2021. Thanks for listening, if you did. If you have opinions, feel free to leave them in the comments. That's totally awesome. I'll see y'all in another video. Goodbye.